Hey, I'm Avia Haroni. I'm here with my trusty producer, Josiah. Say hi, Josiah.
Hi.
Hey. Today we're on our way to our friend Khadijah's place, an amazing stand-up comedian here in town who's also a professional sex educator. Today's episode, we're going to talk about navigating relationships. Today on Hash It Out. Hey, girl.
That doesn't look anatomical. That is not.
No, I want to wear this though.
No, just hoop it on this. Let's just do it like a.
Can you?
Way. Just like that.
This isn't offensive, right?
No, because it's mine.
That's true.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna talk like a black girl? Then that would be offensive.
No.
All right, let's start in the fridge.
Yeah, what do we got? So we gotta plan game plan. Do you want
Game plan.
before we start talking about?
I'll do it all, and you can. Or what? What do you want to do?
Do you wanna take over the waffles or the chicken?
The chicken.
Do you think in your time as dating because of Tinder and all the online, sites and apps, how has it changed in the last 10, 15 years?
I think it's definitely changed. I'm a little bit older, so I kind of seen the progression of it,
Mm-hmm.
Back when I started dating, you had to, go out. That was the way you, met people. If you stayed in your house all the time, you wouldn't meet nobody. Now you have to stay in your house to meet people. It's, very different.
But see, I feel like, how common was it to actually meet someone in a bar and, end up getting a date or a phone number at the end of the night? You know what I mean?
Very common.
It was.
I think so.
People went...
Not, every single time, but definitely if somebody was like, I am in a situation where I want to meet somebody and find a phone number and see where it goes, that could definitely happen.
I want to get a little thumb.
Yeah, or if you want to just, have sex, whatever.
Right. Do you think it's still common to go out to bars now and do that? Or is it people go to bars to not think about dating at this point? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think it's a little bit of both. I can see why people want to go out with their friends and kind of be engaged in that and
just
hang out a little bit.
Right.
And then they go home and then they're just swipe, jack off, dick pic. It's
Wait, you do that too?
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
No.
Gross.
I'm just saying, that's what people do. You don't have to be out in public, and I think it's going to be a little bit of an issue. But online dating has provided people with people and connection 24/7, right? At any time of the day, you can go online and get connection, which is really easy. It's very easy to be online and to meet people and go out on dates. And then when you have to go out, there's a different type of effort, courage, willingness, wantingness to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel and both are good. I like both, but when I was younger, having to go out, it just took effort. I had to have the courage and the confidence to be hey, I see you, we should talk. And I was
boom,
very confident at it. I would just walk up to dudes and I just had pickup lines. So I would just go to people, and if I wanted to shoot my shot, I just shot my shot.
Yeah.
Because I also don't have a fear of rejection, which I think is good because now that I know all this stuff about myself, it was fun.
But that's admirable. Most people can't go up to somebody in a bar.
I would love that I wish everybody could.
What is one
relationship issue?
Modern day relationship issue?
Okay. People are not aware of their own shit.
Baggage?
Baggage is one way to put it. I think that is one of the worst relationship issues that nobody's talking about, but we're going to talk about it.
Do you mean people who haven't been able to deal with their own demons, mental health,
absolutely,
relationship trauma?
Absolutely. I think that's something that can really be a relationship killer. And I think if people who are getting help and doing self-care and figuring that out are way more successful at relationships, because sometimes the partner knows it's oh, like this is triggering something, like a need of yours that I'm not fulfilling, or it's not being met,
Right.
then we can really like change behavior to where it could be better. So that's one thing that I think people have to do, and it sucks because it usually doesn't feel good.
Right.
Usually in relationships, unless it's something real like concrete, like, oh, I cheated, or I like did something awful like that, it's hard for people to say like, what role did I play in this relationship and its demise.
But you can't be successful in a relationship unless both parties are kind of empathetic and understand each other's history, baggage, whatever your word is for it. You know what I mean?
Yep. I feel like when you get older and when you're ready for a relationship, it's just like, oh, okay, I'm ready for a relationship, But I always like to be single for a little bit before I hop into a relationship. I think that back-to-back relationships is not good.
Yep, I'm 100% with you.
Why?
I always kind of think.
Why do you think? Let's compare
reasons.
thoughts.
Because I am of the mentality of like, how can you be happy, like truly happy and content in a relationship if you're not truly happy and content alone?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, what about your opinion? Why?
I think it's good to take some time because you break up in a relationship. I think no matter what, there is all of these feelings and emotions that come up, and loneliness is one of them. And I think for people who serial date can't deal with being lonely, what happens is if somebody's a serial dater and they break up with a relationship, the moment they get lonely, anything will fucking do,
Yeah.
And people are trying to fit this need of loneliness, which is at the tip of the iceberg, right? And people should be starting to find a relationship that fits their needs at the deep, darkest levels,
Yeah. Okay. What were your challenges as an older dater, kind of in our society, as somebody? Well, you're the one who said
I'm not 80.
As an elderly.
I was saying it as
an
a
elderly,
positive thing.
If you
oh
were,
my god. When I talk about like being older dating, I think it's like a really good positive thing, because you're just older, you kind of figure some shit out.
What about women who do feel pressure, not from society necessarily, but from time, from biology, from the fact, I'm getting to an age when I can't have a child soon? What would we tell that part of society?
There's no pressure, and I understand, and like wanting a baby is, but you want something that's right. You don't want something that's right now. You know what I mean? I think quality is important. And I think people who may be in that situation may sacrifice a little bit of quality because they're in such a rush to get to whatever that end goal is,
Yeah.
Like, do they have the characteristics and the character of the person that you want to have a baby with, you want to spend the rest of your time with? It's fine. We're frying chicken. Ooh, that's going to be good!
Oh!
Cheers. Good job.
Well, after everything we just talked about in the last, hour and a half, 2 hours, what is kind of the 2 to 3 points you want to drive home about relationships in today's society?
Points. One, I think people have to be open and honest in their relationship. I think that's so important. 2, I think people have to examine their own stuff and like help that, and I think they really just have to emotionally support each other, because we talked about that a lot, so I think that's really important too. Those would be my 3 bullet points.
Okay, 3 more bullet points.
Okay.
Wow.
I like it. I like
the 3 bullet points of any successful relationship.
Willing to compromise, maintaining healthy boundaries, and love.
Oh god, that almost just made me ruin my meal.
Did it?
That was so corny. It was great. I loved it. It was beautiful.
We've been talking about relationships. We haven't said love once.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't said the word love once. Wow. Wow.
That's so true. I felt like we had to say it.
All right, well, Khadijah, now that we're wrapping up, I want to thank everybody for watching.
Thank you.
Another episode of Hash It Out.